Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Giant beasts are deployed in Kong Ming's 6th victory / Rattan shields are burned in Meng Huo's 7th capture. I am the Mysterious JG. I think I said that.
Yep. And I remain the lethal feline.
That hasn't changed, folks. You're going to have to watch a lot of episodes of this series before that's going to change on you. Although, the lethal feline branding might be changing, but how would you know what that is? You're obviously on my channel and not checking any other content on YouTube.
Yeah, and Lethal doesn't have any energy for more branding stuff right now anyway. He's undergoing medical help.
All right,
but we're not here for that. We're here for
alchemy. I guess I might have seen some prototype branding, but what isn't a prototype is I don't have a segue. I was trying to come up with a segue. I'm like, no, wait, I can't segue because I also don't know what the fuck was happening in the story.
I was going to say we are making a souvenir lamp thing, and I think we are getting to the head of that.
We have to check on a construction site after one day with this, which that's... I think we want world quests? I'm already on world quests.
I was going to say that quiet change is back.
That's back in the Pussy Island area. So this is the Union headquarters. I think we're ready to push this one forward.
I think so.
Deirdre said the chief is looking for us. He has some information for us. Mansion? Is that like where the kid who looks like Gao, what the fuck, Dion comes from? Is that like, I guess that's called the mansion, the big wooden hut thing.
Yeah. Even though they look like they're savages, they live in, civilized homes.
Well, they seem to have a different idea of what a mansion is than we do, but that's fine. It's a McMansion, I guess.
I can't think of any humorous cavemanisms I could wrap that up with.
Captain Cave Mansion.
Well, there you go. That's the best you're gonna get, folks. So
yeah,
cherish it forever.
Write in the comments what you think I should have said at that point instead.
Yeah, can you outdo the mysterious JG?
Oh boy, here we go. Even I'm creeped out by this character, and I'm the one who's making her creepy.
She's just on Valium. She's not creepy. We're sorry to intrude, even though this is like literally my fucking place of business. Can we speak to, the two representatives?
Yes. One moment, please. I want there to be a spin-off game about that girl in the glasses who had to think about plants to calm herself down when boys were around.
Maybe there probably was.
Maybe that is Yumi.
It might actually be like its own series.
Could be. The lamp of the alchemist I left behind. I never would have guessed that there was something like that in town.
We want to find a way to recreate them in the present day for the 100 year anniversary celebration.
The future day? No, not future day. It's one of those tenses.
Sorry, Lethal is a little stupid right now. And it's not, he can't blame it on medication. Yeah, it's just pain. Anyway, the problem is that it uses synthesized ingredients, so it's kind of hard to reproduce.
Oh, it's a shame, but we don't know anyone who knows anything about the synthesizing ingredients. Oh, well, I guess this quest's a failure.
Mission failed. What about turning them into streetlights? That's completely different, but we might as well. You mean instead of selling them? Where's the profit in that?
Well, we could always have women leaning under the streetlights selling their wares, if you know what I mean.
Actually, I don't know what you mean. Go on.
Talking about prostitution. I don't know why that's coming to my mind so quickly, but it is.
Right. Well, a limited time streetlight until the end of the 100-year anniversary.
Oh, then you could sell them as collectibles after that. I mean, you could still sell them. Fuck.
I know you could auction them off after that. That'd be pretty good. I'm sure a lot of people will visit the town just for that, and we want them to see how wonderful it is. I think this is the best way to pass on the light of the beginning to future generations. I guess that's what we're calling it. Mr. Ryza, help me, come up with this idea just now. Ryza
Stout is open. I like it. And we want to really go all out for the 100-year anniversary celebration. There's just one slight problem. How do we get the trains to run on time?
I was going to say, I'm dead. He collapses.
Why is everyone so nervous about her? Is her character that she doesn't like street lamps and now we're about to find out she's overcome that? Or
Our position is that fairy stone crafting is beautiful because it is all done by the craftsman's own hand. Okay.
don't remember asking, but... So intense.
However, it is also true that we would not be here if not for the alchemisto technology.
And of course, none of us would be here without our mothers. Sorry.
Have you called your mother today, viewer? Even if they're fucking dead, it's no excuse.
Wow. You're in a dark mood tonight, I guess.
This especially goes out to Claudia. I mean...
Oh shit, JG should have thought of that joke.
So it actually might be more appropriate to incorporate that into the anniversary celebration. So you're saying...
I'm here too.
Let's do it. The Fairy Stone Guild will support you as much as possible.
Which is not guaranteeing any amount of support, if you carefully parse my words. Awesome! We better get on it right away, then! We're helping out, too, and by we, I mean me and my breasts.
All right, everyone and their breasts, thank you, I guess.
I'll start preparing the lamp then. These flowers have been a great centerpiece. Thanks for choosing them.
Thank you, Mr. Ryza. I'll be counting on you as always.
Oh, the wrong button. Ah.
This time I'll show you what I really can do.
I accidentally hit the autoplay button instead of the button to have us be told that Ryza is Ryza Stout, but luckily it was the last piece of that dialogue, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. It's really difficult to give people instructions like, go and do the thing I just told you to do. Especially when they're older than me, so wretchedly old. But still, I do it. As long as there are people who respect me for who I am and, you know, the kneecaps ache to lose, I will continue to stand before everyone.
It's tough to give instructions to people who are older than I am because their hearing is so bad.
By the way, can you hear me, Mr. Ryza? Eh?
But as long as there are people who need my help, every place there's a cop out there beating up a guy, I'll be there. Every place that there's kids laughing because they're hungry and they know dinner's ready, I'll be there.
To eat their dinner.
Yeah. Every place there's people fighting to be free, look for me there, Ma. I'll be there.
And there was Federica.
There was Federica. With the ghost of Tom Joad. What the hell are we doing here? We're heading for character quests.
Oh, that was what we're doing. All right.
We're looking to see if we can find where that cop's beating up on a guy and the kids are hungry.
You know, there's probably at least a few of those.
Gotta be.
Regrettably. Although, really, we haven't seen too much in the way of of guards in this city or any city. This isn't my cup of tea, and I don't know what I'm looking at, but I can tell that it's good. I think.
I don't know what, but I know what I like. Oh wow! Look at all that dark, acrid smoke coming out of that bell. What is he doing?
These are very, very steamy flowers.
You know, we were making jokes before about moose farts. I guess I brought that with me to this country.
And by that, I mean Lila. Also, this is a scene where Lethal just does all the voice acting, so sit back and relax
here, yeah.
The two guilds in Sardanica tend to reject each other's work and deny their existence, although they're clearly there, so they're just stupid, you know?
Sardanica, the place where the stuff is happening with the thing.
The pieces that were made for the competition between the two guilds were wonderful. Does that mean that the quality was only understood by the third parties belonging to neither guild? How ironic.
It's also not what that means, Bell, so what the fuck?
I'm not the first one to misuse ironic. Anyway, But after this event that embodies both guilds are being, made in the city. They've made amends and have acknowledged each other's existences. I I don't know what kind of pieces will be made or what changes will be, come to the city, though. Maybe we'll have like a new masonry guild.
Once the Glassworkers Guild and whatever the other guild is, Ferrystone Guild, unite, I think that's a disaster for the rest of the world. Nothing will be able to stop their conquest. They'll go mad with power.
Yeah, it'll just be an unstoppable monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stop hoping that things will continue to get better.
Oh, you'll grow out of that.
Yeah, you'll become jaded like the rest of us. I see. Now I understand what happened to the city.
I hadn't been paying attention up until this point, so I really didn't know.
For something this wonderful, it would be natural for a master craftsman to want to mix them, have them intermingle, but of course some people are against that. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of pieces they come up with. I'm really just making conversation, though. I couldn't care less. Yeah. I can alchemize everything you make out of my asshole. That's where I keep my cauldron.
We got to keep them separated. That's what he's saying. You got to keep them separated.
Still, though, it's not unusual for this kind of thing to lead to conflict, bickering, and even the ruin of both sides. Not that that will happen now.
There's ruined people on both sides. Both sides.
Even if the craftsmen are interested, that doesn't mean that things will come together well. Cooperating like this to create something is a rare thing to be able to do.
Is he goddamn Brandy Smurth? Why is he just like lecturing them and then none of them asked?
They must have been a group of people who were mature and respectful of each other, not something that happens all the time. Looks at audience at home.
Mm-hmm. Feel my judgment.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think if Frederica wasn't there, the two guilds would still be fighting now. We probably were in Predator.
She's a goyle. But wait, there's more. Call now. Get additional character quests right up these stairs, possibly. If you don't get stuck on a banister.
Down the stairs or up the stairs, okay.
I'm telling you, the design of that lamppost is too outlandish. The important thing is harmony. Even if it looks conservative, if there's no harmony, it's meaningless.
If it looks conservative, nah, I'm going to leave that alone.
Mm-hmm. For that reason, I think that it'd be hard to accept either proposal as is. You need to completely rework everything, or I'm going to slap you.
I can't accept either proposal. The Pride Day proposal or the Drag Queen Story Hour proposal. I can't accept either one. They're not conservative.
I thought you were going to do it on both sides of the aisle. So like, I can't have the story time, and I can't have the Proud Boys get together, or something like that.
Yeah. The White History Day parade. I just can't permit it in town. I understand. I'll come up with something else other than my White History Day idea.
What the fuck? Well, those were Alberta's group, right?
I'm not Alberta's group. What the fuck? What are you saying?
Yes, they were, talking about Wake. Because that's all we talk about over here. They said they wanted to consult me while I was here in Sardonicus, because they never know when I'm going to just teleport somewhere else,
Yeah, now we got a real teleporter, so there's an actual lore reason for my constant fast traveling.
That would be depressing if it were me. I'm glad to have a life without obligations.
It'd be depressing if it was me, but it's not me, so it's okay that your life is a mess.
Yeah, it's full of stress and anxiety.
When I left Sardonica, the two sides were starting to work together on the town, but the reality is not everything is going to work out so quickly.
Federica, what exactly do you do here at this company?
What would you say you do here?
Now let's see, handling the opinions and requests of the craftsmen while negotiating between the two guilds. And there's the whole budget for running the city and the management of trade and commerce and making the various decisions, among other things. You know, I'm just like a king of this little town.
Sounds like overhead. You're fired.
Wait, how?
You're
I
fired.
remember. All right, whatever, man. Whatever your fancy used to be, but it's not like I have any real power. It's not like I actually do things. I just sign things and put a seal on them.
I can't believe you're doing that at this age. You're all amazing. Claudia, too, I guess. You her doing all her things with her dead mom.
I mean, I know I can, like, literally, like, make anything from anything using magic, but I envy you guys.
Yeah, I envy you guys having obligations, responsibilities, and all that.
Responsibilities. They're delicious. Hey, there's a cat up there. I wonder if we could get something for petting it.
I wanted to say it in the Rugrat style. Responsibilities, or something to that effect.
What do you got? You got some cotton grass. That's good.
We just got it out of your mouth.
Wait, that's not your mouth. Oh, shit.
I just pulled a string out of a cat's ass. I thought that was all he'd saying.
I feel like a magician. It just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's some more down. Well, up now. Up a bit more. There you go. You can see that question. You can see a character quest peeking right there.
He's pointing at his
And there's
screen,
a-
folks, and I'm not seeing it.
Well, there's one, and there's the other one.
Yep, and it looks like no matter how far I zoom out, we're seeing them, which means this is... I mean, who knows what will unlock from doing these, but... Because there's
We
one or
have to
two
go-
ongoing quests around Sardonica.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what awaits us when we travel back to Dion's home planet. All right, so
Probably Poochie,
we might find his corpse.
because he, of course,
He died,
famously
yeah.
died. Yeah. Much, and you know, Claudia's mom was also mentioned, I think. Gonna hammer that one home.
Yeah. I feel like what this Let's Play of this game is missing is a bunch of dark humor about Claudia's mom's pending death. We haven't really, you know, gotten what we could out of that well so far.
Mm-hmm. Much like the odors of Lila.
Yes.
Oh, wait, there are more than one? Yes. Speaking of yes, what's this? What kind of tool is this?
You know, if like Lethal could remotely shut on and off my recording software, he wouldn't need me at all for this. This whole video.
Hey, this is what they call a water wheel. You guys don't have water? A water wheel?
A water wheel harnesses the power of flowing water to create motion to accomplish some task.
Wait, what the... Who
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck's talking?
A water wheel harnesses the power of flowing water to create motion. I'm so glad this is the last game. Can't keep talking like that for another 5 years. It's good for work that would be too difficult for people, or that would take too long.
This water wheel is mainly for pumping water, which, you know, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. But, you know, the same mechanism can be used for a lot of different things.
And I think it like, does it grind grist or something? I don't know how farm works.
Nah, we're grinding grits over here.
Oh, grits, delicious. You get like butter. Okay, sorry.
I see. That seems handy.
Are these grits anything like these delicious apples?
Yes.
But sadly, there's no water.
We could make some.
Oh, yeah. Your home is awful.
Basically, water wheels can only be used when there's enough flowing water. Those are the rules. There's no other thing that could just have passive energy based on the flow of something.
All right, well, Professor Science is here to educate us again, so.
It wasn't a very big river to begin with. It may be just a dream to use this.
It might be difficult, but someday I hope that we'll be able to use this water wheel, this particular one in hell.
This has now become my life's focus. I know I've saved the world like 3 times, but I really want this water wheel to get going, yo.
Anyway, that's it. Let's move on.
Maybe I could use the power of the ancient alchemistos to move this water wheel, and that will be a good reason to sell my soul to the dark powers of, whatever the villain of this game actually turns out to be.
I'm not sure that moving is the issue.
Oh, I ran into a...
The weasel is the issue.
Well, I saw a little, ladder icon on the map and got curious. I don't know that it will be worth the effort to investigate, but you can still do it.
Just look over at this one. It's evaporated. The other one that was in that battle, it's completely evaporated. Good work, everyone. Level up, bitches. I'm looking smug. It's a ladder. Wow.
Yeah, but
Just like Mom used to make.
But it seems to lead to a place that isn't on the map. Like, this should be the edge of the map, but I guess there's just a little little
It
edge
appears
here.
to not be on the map. We just climb that thing.
Well, no,
Wow,
I mean...
I'm up in Corn's Tower.
You know what I mean?
Amazing.
I know.
Corn's Tower. Hey, Corn's Towers, that's the literate person's reference to a
Maybe
tower.
we can get some ginger beans.
Mm-hmm. You can tell that Lethal's college educated. When it's time to reference a tower, he goes straight to Dragon Ball.
You gotta have some fun. Or so I've heard.
There's rumors.
Oh man, it's like a whole other level of existence over here. It's off the map.
They're like fans is off the wall.
There we go.
What? Is there still smoke coming from there? Could it be, a fire? Oh, hey, Dion, you're here too.
Sis, is there something wrong?
Yes, that's smoke. What do you think it is, yo?
An enemy attack?
It's a signifier. It's coming from the plane, right?
A signal fire? What's that? A fire for signals?
Hey, using smoke to send a signal to others.
You've heard the expression, you blowing smoke up my ass. Well, that's what it comes from.
What does that mean?
Now, you surely know what it is. Well, the color of the smoke and the number of plumes is different combinations, like weights. It can be seen from far away, so it's a fast way to send a message.
When you don't have, like, a Aldous lamp handy.
Oh, hey, wow. So, you know what it means then, Federica?
Yeah, I do. Oh no, it's a distress signal. Someone might have been attacked.
Ah, what'd I say? I said enemy attack. Everyone think I'm dumb. I'm smart.
Yeah, you're not shaking that, prejudice.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, it's totally hopeless.
See, I knew it was an enemy attack. Gigi called it. But I would say that.
You say it was on the plane, right? I'm going to punch my fist like snow. We have to go help them.
But first, I've got to kill Hope's mom. And then Claudius.
I was going to say, by Hope's mom, I mean Claudia's mom.
Yeah, we changed the joke from Ryza's not helping Claudia's mom to Ryza's going to murder Claudia's mom.
I'm tired of hearing about your mom. So I'm going to fix her one way or another.
I'm so mad about your mom, I'm going to throw myself off this mountain.
Right, so I guess that's the plane all the way down there.
Yeah, I think we are actually going to be faster. You know what? Should do it. Yeah, there we go. This would be more like it.
Do I know
Is
what?
that going to be better? No, that... I'm trying to think which of these would be a more annoying way to go.
I think that one's probably going to work out because we can probably just jump over the edge.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. So, hop down here and...
In a northeasterly direction.
I'm trying to slide off the cliff just for...
You.
No, we may not be able to get up there. There's a ladder, though. Yep, we can hit that ladder and we'll get right up there.
Good thing we practiced our ladder climbing earlier in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Upgraded our ladder level.
When's the last time you folks at home have climbed a ladder in heels? Can't say I've ever done so, but I'm guessing it's probably not the easiest
I
task.
don't think I've ever climbed a ladder in hills.
Snore, snore. Ah, I wasn't sleeping.
Uh-huh.
I'm just yelling snore. Like you do.
As one does in polite company.
Hey, what's that? There are monsters here at the site of the monster attack.
We're here to help you, monster. I mean, guy.
Yeah, guy is attacking that monster. Oh, thank goodness I'm safe. Thank you.
Let's get that one. Ready to go? Frederica, stop spinning.
He's doing some serious posing over there.
We're always ready to go.
I'm always ready to watch Lent and Tao and you kill monsters.
I'll show you how strong I am, or how good I am at watching you and Len Tao.
I was gonna say I can't even see how much help the one that Lent's attacking has. Well, he beat Ryza, as he should, considering he has a sword taller than himself. Thank you, you saved me.
From having to kill that monster myself. It would have put me out.
I almost got the experience points, you assholes.
Well, I'm glad. That was close. We saw your signal fire and came to help.
Well, we didn't mean to come, but the new seat covers and...
What happened here? It's just a stroke of bad luck. I bumped into a monster and it got pissed, as monsters do. Somehow I managed to hide in the shadows, you know, like over there, and raise the signal fire somehow without it noticing and get away until, of course, you showed up.
So, you had already gotten away, and you just decided to lure others into this monster den. Great.
I've never been so glad to know how to use signal fires. This is all about signal fires.
I guess we're going to get a signal fire tutorial so that we can do signal fires for some reason.
You can use signifiers too?
What do you mean? Wait, that's... never mind.
I'm known for my intelligence, JG.
Just a little. Most people in Sardonica can do that much.
Yeah, Pussyfire has yet to acquire signal fire technology, and Pussy Island, I mean. What do you mean?
Well, most people in Sardonica know how to use signal fire. It's just like tying your shoes.
I use Velcro.
Yeah, I figured as much. Signal fire is developed, because there are mountains and valleys everywhere, so visibility is kind of poor.
The Ryza
You can't use
invented
microwaves.
Velcro. The Ryza developed Velcro just for my assistance. Yeah, you
It's
need
good.
high altitude baking instructions up here. It's
It is actually harder to cook things at higher altitudes,
That's-
folks.
that's
I say
a
that
real
as a
thing.
Coloradan. You can't communicate, anything complicated. It's handy if you just know how to use it.
So it's good for like a Danielle Steele novel, but I wouldn't try to be using it on any Shakespeare.
Hey, you're not going to be sending War and Peace over the mountains.
I see. I didn't know you could communicate that way. I always prefer to communicate via codec.
What are they teaching you folks over in the capital? If I had known about this when I was a child, it would have come in handy so many times.
I could have signaled that in Tower, who both live in the same tiny, tiny town that I do.
You would not have just used it to outsmart the islanders or get up to no good. Rather, you would have done that. JG added a knot that wasn't there. No doubt. I can imagine that pretty easily, too.
You two are so mean, but I probably would have made an Agatha signal.
I'm not against my brother. My sister, brother.
Jesus. I'm really confusing my words today. The meaning of smoke. Okay, so like that really felt like it was building towards tutorial smoke signals, but I guess it was just building to 100 spa. Speaking of spa, I'm sputtering out and need to take a 30-second break. So when we come back next time, I feel like we're constantly right on the cusp of being done with Sardonica, and yet we keep getting pulled in by more Fairy Stone glasswork excitement. Maybe next time we'll be in. Who knows? See you then.
I'm starting the 30-second timer now.